So, the solution for DEI coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense Logic and Reason. And as always, I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So we know that the left are known for narratives, creating and pushing narratives. Again, the very being that their existence is basically is all fueled by pushing narratives, not by the truth. Because if they had to live based on the truth, they wouldn't exist. Now, one of the latest narratives that the left push is DEI. And if of course, I'm pretty sure most people have heard this, but if you haven't, it just stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. In other words, we should live in a society where everybody should be able to participate. We should have diversity in this country, diversity of participation in everything. Doesn't matter what sector of society it is. We want diversity. We want a representation from every race, every group. And of course, they're all for diversity when it comes down to appearance and physical output, but they're not about diversity when it comes down to thought. Because if you think different from them, they basically, as George Carlin said, they want your head on the pike if you disagree with them. They want you gone and silenced if you disagree with them. So they're not about diversity of thought, just diversity of appearance. Anyway, I have the solution for DEI, and that solution is ACP. Of course, what does that mean? Well, that stands for accountability, competency, and participation, right? Accountability, you hold yourself accountable. You hold yourself accountable for your circumstances in which you're in. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Question is, okay, hold yourself accountable. Where am I going now? Doesn't matter if you grew up in a family that are billionaires, this rich, affluent family of billionaires, or you grew up in a single mother home, or the most ratchet of the ratchet single mothers living in a project, housing projects, living off the government. You have to take self-accountability of yourself. Okay, where am I here right now, and where am I going in the future? You have to take accountability because you are responsible for your circumstance, where you are, or where your future circumstances are. And then there's competency. There's this old saying that if you build a better mousetrap, people will come buy your mousetrap, regardless of where you are. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, you have a better mousetrap, people are going to come to you looking for that mousetrap. And the same could be said in society. You don't have to build the best mousetrap, but you have to be competent. You have to be competent in something. You often hear black people, talking about the bigger black and be down for the black. You can't just be the black. You have to be competent. And this is what the race hustlers should be telling black people. Don't be down with the black. Okay, because being black, you can't just be the black. You have to be competent. And if you're competent, people will patronize you regardless of their skin shade. Especially white folks. White folks have shown to have the less. Basically have shown to be some of the less loyalty to their race. They're just looking for the best. Provide the best, and the white folks will patronize, especially. Now, other people, races, they tend to be more race law, but typically these are the people who migrate to the country, come into a new circumstance. So it has nothing to do with, again, race or anything. It just has to be competent. You be competent, people will patronize you. And then there's participation. You have to participate in the system, as opposed to constantly crying about the system that we constantly hear race hustlers do to black folks. I mean, I don't care how accountable you can hold yourself and how competent you are in something, but you have to participate in it. Because all of that means nothing if you don't participate in this economy and take advantage of you make holding yourself accountable and being competent. And you do these three things in America, you won't have any problem. You will not have any issues. You'll be fine in the United States of America if you do those three things. The problem is, unfortunately, black folks are scraping the bottom of the barrel in just about every economic statistic, because they're scraping the bottom of the barrel in these three things. Very rarely hold themselves accountable because they're constantly crying about the white man. They let the race hustlers tell them about the white man. Not competent because, well, if you're ghetto and ratchet, And that ghetto mentality doesn't encourage people to be competent in anything. Again, that childlike mentality is not going to cause you to be incompetent or accountable for any, or hold yourself accountable. And then black folks participate less. They do more crying and complaining and doing absolutely nothing than participating in everything that America has to offer. So, like I said, we don't need no DEA. We don't need DEA anywhere in America. We just need people to be, we just need ACP. People need to be accountable, they need to be competent, and they need to participate in the story. Anyway, y'all, like I said, that's my 2 cents on more nonsense from the left. If you ever hear them crying about DEI again, tell them, well, how about some ACP? And as always, y'all, until next time.